Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastically well. So one of the fundamental reasons of me starting this channel many years ago was talk about my trading journey and inspire others by showing the good and the bad of the trading. Now what I've done is many prop firm challenges over the years, funded multiple times with many different firms, taking significant payouts, which I've shared along the journey as well. But one thing I've always said is you need to diversify and have additional accounts and build on the ones you've actually already got. So at the moment I'm going through just a consolidation of those accounts and making sure I've got enough ones I'm working through at the moment, and I can actually show that on my journey and all of the live data as well. So hopefully give people inspiration that it can be done and follow the journey and see what my goals are setting each month, so that we can see are we actually achieving these or how easy or difficult it is to actually pass these challenges. And I've got various challenges on the go right now, from FTMO to Darwin X. I'll go through one individually, tell you where I am at what stage and what percentage gains, and at the end I'll go through my major goals for the upcoming month of August. And therefore we can review that as we go through that month. I can show all the good and the bad and some of the good trades as well as we go through. So the first account I'm going through is with FTMO. This is a fairly new account, I've only been going for a few weeks, but I started off really badly and then I had a significant drawdown. The trading just didn't start off very well, and I probably hit the market at the wrong particular time. The conditions weren't right, but I've now managed to pull that back. I'm now at minus 2.8% overall on the phase one. Obviously I need to get up to 10% to be able to go on to the next phase. I've got one trade running at the moment in a loss. It's not significant right now, and obviously I can build on that with some other trades to get back into a profit. But the main thing is just making sure that I don't go in and start going back to negative again, and make sure I'm able to progress and get it back into at least a break even and then into a profit throughout the month of August. Next one is with Funded Next. It's another $100,000 challenge account. That seems to be the most popular people want to go for right now, and I do believe that's where you can make these most significant gains and profits with the prop firms. So for me, I'm 3% up on the phase one. I need to get up to 8% to pass this phase. Nothing catastrophic has happened in this account. I seem to get in at the right time of the markets. I've not been trading actively over the past 2 or 3 weeks, been around doing a lot of traveling and visiting friends. So really the dedicated focus now is to push this one hard and get it up to that profit target. Again, with that bit of a buffer of 3%, I can be a little more flexible on some of the trades and potentially be a bit more aggressive, knowing that if I do take a couple of losses, I'm not getting to a drawdown and can build that and bounce back further. My third prop firm challenge is with Leverage. They're a fairly new firm, but I've been really encouraged so far with everything I've done, and things are looking good and promising with them as well. I started off doing a $10,000 challenge account and just want to make sure that I could understand all the platforms, especially where they're working on CTrader, and I was predominantly familiar with MetaTrader. Now CTrader is a great platform, I had no issue with it whatsoever, and a lot of firms have moved that way where they had issues with their own licensing on MetaTrader in the past. So yes, I've done fairly well. I'm actually on the second phase, so I need to get 5% in the phase one, which I've passed, and now looking to get an 8% target in phase two. I'm coming up 2%, which again for me, I think that's slow and steady progress, and I think essentially that's how I'm progressing all these challenges now, is going a lot slower and steadier, rather than trying to prove you can do it in one trade or over a very short period of time. Because ultimately as traders, we are judged on our long-term success, not on our intermediate or very short-term. Passing a challenge in 1 or 2 days does not ultimately make you a proficient trader to be able to sustain this as a long-term job or career. And finally, just touch on Darwin X. It's been a long, slow journey. My original aim was to get up to gold status. I don't think it's ever going to happen with the drawdowns I've got. I don't want to start another account and start going through all the process of gaining the track record to be able to get a Darwin created and therefore getting investors and funding come along. Now, over the past 5-6 months, it's been fairly consistent, but with the risk score against me, although I'm making good profits over on the account and my actual capital is building, the actual percentage gains are showing not that significant. Only this month I've shown about 1.9%, but overall the account has grown about 15-16% on profits. So hopefully when I get the risk back into my favor and it's not at a 10-to-1, I can then start showing better gains and better returns. And the whole objective is looking at the profits over a 5-month period as well as a drawdown over a 6-month. With the biggest drawdown currently being in the month of April. We obviously know that the Trump tariff came in then and we had some massive fluctuations which did cause me a few problems. I'm out of those now and back into profits. Ultimately, come September, October time, I'll have a significant 5-month progress of profits. And once that drawdown gets kicked off, I'll be in a much better position to show the ratio of profits to drawdown, and therefore my rating will go up and I'll start getting additional capital and funding coming through and start building the account that way. It may take me another 3-6 months to get to that point, but again, I'm not too worried. It's just capital I've got in the account and it's not costing me anything. I can just keep building that one going forward. Now really the goal for August is to consolidate the accounts and start working on one platform. It's fairly tricky because I've got 3 or 4 different MetaTrader accounts, I've got CTrader, as well as some other accounts I've got on other broker platforms. But yeah, I'm really going to start testing out a lot more copy trading programs. I've used them in the past and they're pretty good overall, but I don't want to be spending massive amounts of money on annual subscriptions or on buying a one-off fee and therefore not working as I want it to do. So I'll do a bit of testing on that one and try and consolidate so I can work on one particular platform, and that spreads all of the trades across all of them. When you look at the challenges I'm in so far, I'm at these sort of 2%, 3% on 2 of them, need to get 8% total. So if I can just push those, I'll be a much better place just to work on one account, and that will then replicate across all of them. And what I've seen so far in my trading is, yes, I'm making mistakes by only trading one account. That one then goes into a negative. I then switch around and start trading the other account on another prop firm. That one's doing much better and going positive, but I want to be consistent across all of them, do much better diligence on my trades and make sure the focus is there so that all of them are going in a positive direction. I can start passing these and taking some better profits going towards the end of this year. Now I'll leave links in the description for all the prop firms I've mentioned on this one, so you can go and check them all out. If you want to go ahead and try them, sign up, feel free to do that one. But all means, ask me questions in the comments or DM me on Instagram. So I'm always there to communicate and give you advice or share my journey as things go along. So thanks for watching everybody, and I'll catch you again very soon. Cheers.